this out. I just made a quick short that I posted today with a voiceover, and it was about retirement. And so I thought, man, I wanted to tell you kind of, I don't know if I've even mentioned about the retirement thing I've been thinking about, because, okay, someone had a good point that in the old days people had pensions, and those pensions are pretty much gone now. And I knew this because remember, whoever thought of doing 401ks pretty much fucked everybody for pensions. Like, you earn your own pension, you earn your own retirement, and we'll put in some contributions, just like a 4% or whatever the fuck, you put in money, we'll put in money, right? That's how they did it, right? And, I know there's probably some companies where they are giving good ass money and giving them free stocks, but I think you have to be management or up to get that kind of shit, right? You can't be the working class B. And this is the sad part, because I know, I'm sure that Walmart never had a plan, like a retirement. Like, let's say the military, luckily they hopefully would still have the 20 years. You do 20 years in the military and you get a retirement, right? Till you die. Now, I don't freaking know about, and like I said, remember there were businesses that definitely did this before in the old days. And so somebody could work for someone for 20 years and then they get their retirement, right? How many people that are old now have that retirement? How many of them have a pension? Because when did they quit this crap? I thought it was like 80s, 90s, you know what I mean? I recall it happening around then. And it made a good point, because how the hell do you expect to make it when you're old if you don't have incoming money and you didn't have any children? And even if you do have children, maybe they don't expect to take care of you, right? And so what's going to happen to you? Are you going to be homeless? Are we going to be homeless? Is this crazy to think about? And there's parts of me that's like, you know what? I know God said, don't worry about it. He's going to take care of you no matter what, right? Like, if he takes care of the birds, he'll take care of you, right? I don't know. It sounds kind of crazy, but does that mean you die before when you quit? You keep working until you die, and then you keel over, and then you're not taken care of, right? Because you don't have to work anymore, and you don't have to worry anymore because it's done, right? Like, is that the new thing? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It sounds insane. But let's face it. I doubt there's that many McDonald's workers, which I know people are like, you shouldn't have to work at McDonald's. You should be doing a real career. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. Like, I guess if you're a teacher, I would hope they have something for teachers, which I believe they do. But I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know what the thing is for teachers for retirement, but I do think they have one, because I remember someone saying as a substitute teachers they had something that even as a substitute you could get something like, earn things for the future, whatever the hell those are, I can't remember what the person said, and I just don't know, and who knows if they're taking that shit away from the teachers and the substitutes too, because let's face it, it is kind of a thing. Could you imagine people are living a lot longer. So imagine that you're a company and let's say you have to work 30 years to get this retirement now, right? And then this person is, let's say, 50 years old when they retire. That means if they live to be 80 or 90, and let's say it's $30,000 a year, how much is that coming out of that business's pocket for the rest of their fucking life? So I'm saying I can kind of see why they're like, oh my God, we can't fucking afford this. If there's 50 teachers a year retiring, and then we have to pay for these people till they die, you're going to kind of wish they would die, don't you think? It sounds like insane, because even us by ourselves, how the hell are we supposed to do that? And then, I don't know, it seems so complicated, right? Like, this is kind of a problem, because we don't know how long we're going to live. And I'm just trying to think, all these people that can't work, that are, let's say, in nursing homes, that are barely making it, and I don't know what they're getting a year from Social Security, or from disability, or from pensions they may have had, or from nothing, right? Like, the government having to take care of them because they cannot survive by themselves and they can't work anymore. So how much is that? And then of course they're gonna be like, oh look, this is the poor people, sucking our money dry, right? Well, these, I don't know, I just wonder. I thought, as a universal thingy, I guess, if they were doing whatever. But you hit a certain age, let's say 60. After 60, you don't have to work. The government will take care of you and give you $30,000 a piece. But the only problem is inflation, right? Because you don't know if your rent is $1,000. Is $30,000 a year enough to pay for rent, pay for utilities, and then pay for minimum basic care, including medical shit? That's the question, right? Because I feel like $30,000 is decent, possible living. I would pray that it is, but I don't know, because I don't know. Like you said, in today's economy, everyone's saying 50,000 seems like enough money to live, right? 50 grand. Half of us aren't even making 50 grand, so we're really scrounging there, aren't we? I'm like, damn. So if 50 grand's the norm, and that's just the basic care needs, what the hell is everyone doing? You know? Where do they come up with this 50 grand a year then to take care of themselves when they can't work and they can't make money? You know? And I was like, dude, there's no way I'm going to make some kind of... And I said, I don't understand the stock stuff. I do not understand putting money away and then praying that this thing earns enough interest for me to live off to make 50 grand for me a freaking year. Oh, someone's calling me. So I'm going to have to answer that. But yeah, I'm really stressed about it. But I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.